first of all, Scotland, how pleasing was it to be back involved?
Yeah, it was great, you know. I think it was nearly 2 years or something like that, somebody told me. So, yeah, it was good to be back. It was good to see some old faces and see some new faces as well, you know, because the managers have been speaking about getting some youth into the team and try to add some flair and some pace and all that stuff, you know, and he done that, you know, some great young talent there. He's added some talent for obviously down south as well, so you know, it's only good for the country, but for myself on a personal level, I'm delighted to be back in it.
Will that talent be more than a match for England, do you think, in the World Cup qualifiers?
Yeah, why not? You know, I watched England against Germany, and you know, they're a different breed. To be honest with you, they only get great talent, superb youngsters coming through, but they're playing consistently. That's probably the key for the England manager, especially obviously for the big tournament coming up. So, you know, we know it's a big ask against them. It's, you know, the enemy, but I think, you know, if you're not up for that game, you'll never get up for any, you know, because it's the one you want to be involved in. We've been all looking forward to, as we are the rest of the games. But you know, there's a little bit extra on that one.
Back into club football after the international break, how difficult is that transition for a player? I wouldn't say it's difficult, you know. I just think you adapt to situations. You know, you're old enough now to get back into the swing of things. So, you know, it's business as usual really. We've been on the training ground for the last few days and laughing, joking, and probably the international break. It came at the right time for us, to be honest. Because you know, losing that goal in the last couple of minutes was, you know, it was very hard to take. So, you know, we're back in amongst it now, and we've got obviously 9 games to go, and starting with obviously a tough game on Saturday. March was a difficult month. Does that sort of chip away a little bit at the self-confidence?
No, I don't think it does. No, it's football. Sometimes you get disappointment, and you know, you just obviously dust yourself down, get on with it, and look forward to the busy, obviously, month for April.
You had a great run in January. Do you need to reproduce that kind of form, do you think, to get automatic promotion? Yeah,
you know, the league doesn't lie. I think if you don't win your games, you know, you don't get promoted. Simple as that. So, if I think it's the automatic places is you know, all we can do is win our games. We've got 2 teams ahead of us for that second spot, and obviously Burnley a little bit further. So. You know, they're all to play each other at the top, so there'll be twists and turns there. So, you know, we're just in behind them, chasing the pack now, because we've been up there most of the season. So we'll just, as I say to you, business as usual, go along with it, and approach each game believing that we can win it.
Struggle for goals in recent weeks. Is that down to a little bit of bad luck, poor finishing? What do you put it down to?
I don't really know, because you know, you can't sit and criticise the strikers, and you know, Abel Hernandez has got 15 goals this season, so or probably a little bit more actually. So I think, to be honest with you, it's we're creating chances in the games. We've seen that, you know. I think that would be the worrying part if we're not creating chances. So we know we just need to keep doing what we're doing and take our chances. And as I say, hopefully we can do that on Saturday, because you know, Bristol City have put a right good few wins together in this run. So since the new manager's come in, so you know, it's not an easy game. We're going to go there, obviously believing we can win the game Saturday, and they'll probably be doing the same. So it'll be a tasty affair.
How are you feeling about the home form at the moment?
Well, it's not been as good as it has been in previous months, but the only people who can change it is us. That's as simple as that. You know, we're a team. We stick together. You know, nobody obviously becomes champions by being individuals, but you know, it might need that individual bit of quality to get us the win.